Hi, this is Amy from the Timme family farm, and I wanted to jump on the collaboration started by Copper Kettle Farms, answering the 10 questions for homesteaders. Number 1, how did you get into homesteading? I think from my husband Drew, who started watching Living Traditions talk about meat rabbits, and I would come downstairs from putting our kids to bed and he'd be like, so let's get a bunch of rabbits for our garage. And it started from there. Beyond that, we have, since him and I have been together, we have always had some sort of garden, whether it was a container on our balcony at our townhouse or an in-ground garden at our previous house. We've always liked the idea of growing our own food and sourcing our meat from clean, naturally raised environments. Number 2, what do you want to add to your homestead this year? We are going to be adding a greenhouse. It is actually here. We just need to install it. We are hoping to add some meat birds and make a go at raising our own chickens and butchering them and putting them in the freezer. And we are adding to our garden 2 raised beds and about a 20 by 50 area of in-ground. Number 3, what is the most difficult lesson that you've learned as a homesteader so far? I would say that you have to pick the worms. Last year was our first year of gardening at our current farm, and we had our 3rd baby in May, and there was several challenging weeks in the beginning, and we kind of fell behind on tending to our tomatoes, and we lost probably 80% of our harvest up through maybe August, when we were finally able to get ahead of those stinking tomato hornworms. We started going out every night with a black light and picking them off, and we finally got some decent harvest, and we were able to can some tomatoes for the year by the end of the season. But definitely pick the worms. Number 4, what is your favorite chore on the homestead? Easy peasy, getting eggs. I love going out and trying to guess how many are gonna be in the coop when we get out there, and our middle daughter loves to go out and get eggs with us, so that is my favorite chore, hands down. Number 5, what is your favorite thing to grow in the homestead? I think my favorite thing right now is loofah. It is a really interesting thing to grow, and the flowers that it creates are these big yellow flowers that the pollinators love, which I think helped the other things that we were growing in our garden do much better. But the flowers are beautiful, and in the mornings I would sit with my coffee and look out the window at our cattle panel trellis that was covered in loofah and covered in those yellow flowers, and it was absolutely beautiful. Definitely my favorite thing every morning in the summer last year. Number 6, what is your favorite thing about the homesteading community? I love that there is one. I love that it's not just my husband and I in a vacuum trying to take a few steps back from modern society, where we are becoming less consumeristic and trying to get more involved in where our food comes from and how it's raised and how it's cared for and how it's grown. I love that there is a Homesteaders of America conference that is near where we live so that we can attend that. I love that there are groups on YouTube that you can go to and find answers to any and every single gardening question you might have. I love that there's more people out there that are doing this. Number 7, what is your favorite meal to make? I have not made this in a while, but I really love this smoked mac and cheese that my husband and I make. We tag team it, I make the noodles, the cheese sauce, cook it up a little bit, and then he throws it in the smoker and tends to it, and it comes out delicious. Number 8. What is your favorite holiday? I think my favorite holiday is Thanksgiving. Mostly because there's something about the tradition and getting everybody together and eating good food that I get really excited about and I look forward to. I also like the traditional aspect of Thanksgiving and the tradition that it carries. Every family seems to have their own little traditions with what they eat and what they do and where it's at. I love all of that, and I cannot wait until one day when we have turkeys and we can put a Thanksgiving dinner on the table that we have raised and grown ourselves. I am so excited for that day, and it will happen. Number 9, is your current homestead where you intend to stay? Yes, we just moved here in July, and we have no intentions at this point of moving. We would love and we dream about maybe expanding, but for now, this is where we want to be, and I'm very excited about the possibilities and the potential of what we have to build here on our little 7 acres of heaven. Number 10, and this is a good one. What homesteaders do you watch on YouTube? We watch a lot of different homesteaders on YouTube, and we love that that's even an avenue where we can look at people's lives and understand more about what we're trying to do. We go there for advice and encouragement and just to catch up on what so-and-so is doing on their farm. The big ones that really helped us in the beginning were Living Traditions Homestead, Roots and Refuge, Justin Rhodes, and the Stivers. There's a lot of others that we watch, and we can't name them all because really we do watch a lot of different homesteaders.
Take 100.
And coming close, there's a new channel out there that's really awesome, and we love them. The Timme Family Farm.
Why are you so creepy?
Check them out. Have a good night.
Why are you so creepy?
And then there is a newer. Wait, where are you going?
Nope, we're done. See ya. Bye-bye. See you later.